Radio's not being captured. What gives? So, in order to get the extra content, I need to finish the entire battle sphere. And then stuff happens, apparently. Oh. This part's different. Now it's underwater. I want to go here too, get the stuff I missed. But gotta go here. As I get all these, watch all the time capsules and stuff will change. Oh. It should allow you to look at your items before you do that. No slowdown for killing the second boss though. So how do I get good scores in Battlesphere? Do I just have to do it fast? Wait, is it boss? What's this? I've never seen this boss before. It's like something out of Gunstar Heroes. Leave it. You can still die from the fire. I got hit on the way out. What an insult. So why does the Battle Sphere just have these things? Why are they in Shangmu? Weird gimmicks that we're only seeing here. Trying to get down here. Barely made it again. Metal Shield should be good here. I'm not sure why I'm pushing that thing, but it seems like a good idea too. No lives in between? Okay. Oh, you're here now? Oh. This wasn't in the last time. Before.
Shot! Gotta keep moving. Cyclone!
Oh, she didn't quite hit the mark there.
Spikes are still dangerous.
My stones! We have a new
Watch out.
record!
Oh. Mhm. Don't go too fast out these stupid things. Only 4 left. Actually, I think only a few will count. I don't need to do this. What am I doing here? Oh, this again? Okay. They had to have done this thing more than once. It'd be weird if they didn't. So I just gotta... It's like that one. It's like that one stage in Bayonetta 2. You have to control the giant mech thing. Yeah, we did that once. Lagging. How do I not take damage here? Oh. No revives in this thing. Also can't charge the buttons before round start. How's it hitting me? I get no health in between rounds. It's not fair. Especially since I can't guard at all. Cancel that. so stupid. It's gonna kill me. That. I know what I need to do. Like that. I don't think the mecha's allowed to have shields. So what else can I get here? No stocks. I should have no stocks and no guard, since the mech cannot do either anyway. Didn't realize it was that easy to break those. Just wait for it to hit the center. Lagging. I got an achievement for not blocking. It's kind of easy to do when it's not even an option. And I got some free cores for that too. Wait, why am I still getting cores? Weird. Will there be 3 left now? Of course it doesn't go where I expect it to. They say what's next. The pit. Okay. Oh. What is this? Just a really weird platforming challenge. No audience. Also another Redux of Freedom Planet 1 main theme. Not the main theme, but one of them. It's just another exploration. Oh, another exploration stage. How do I get past here? Can I push this thing? Kind of weird you have to push the switch only halfway in order to access this puzzle. What happens if we collide? Nothing. They behave exactly the way you expect them to. That's what I have to do. So how do I get this up here? Okay, now what?
Cyclone! Cyclone!
Hmm.
Cyclone! Cyclone!
Too easy to press the button. I don't know if it's intentional or not.
Cyclone! Cyclone!
Now I can hear the audience all the way up there.
Cyclone! 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 Cyclone!
Where'd it go? Hmm. I know what I need to do now.
Cyclone!
Where's it going? Oh. I keep barely missing it. Bizarre puzzle.
Cyclone!
It took a little longer than it needed to. And that's still an A? I guess that's the extent of the slide tile puzzle in a game like this. There's only one more. How hard can this be? Immediately starting with that. Oh. There are pits here. Can I break this thing? What are you? Something out of Alien Soldier? Except it actually poses a threat this time. I can't dash out of this. I didn't kill. I keep barely surviving this. That thing's still alive. Okay, that's all of it. So how do I access this extra stage? Got an achievement. Just like the first game, final areas, 4 stages. Let's look at those time capsules then, till I can figure out what I need to do next. Maybe I do need to read them. I have to watch. I watched this already.
New entry, Cordelia, personal. Subject, Avaliste. After many years, the restoration of Bakunawa is almost complete. Just in time for the anniversary of our landing on this planet. Avaliste. Thinking about how far we've come makes me so proud to be an Earth Dragon. When we first crash-landed here, the natives didn't even have a name for this planet, much less the tools and technology to properly explore and utilize its resources.
They're dumb, in other words.
We have proper cities alight with modern conveniences, medicines and technological advancements for all. We've even put those ocean dwellers to work on Bakunawa, lifting them out of their primitive tribal ways. Avaliste will be a grand celebration. End entry. New entry, Cordelia, personal. Subject, Bakunawa Rising. Bakunawa is now undergoing a full evaluation of the ship's systems. We are weeks away from having a fully functional spacecraft again. This is so exciting. However, I'm sad to report that not everyone shares in that excitement. There have been rumblings of dissatisfaction from the laborers working on Bakunawa's restoration, complaining about long hours and dangerous conditions. I think it's just a bunch of backtalk from some people who've had it too good.
Maybe you should listen. But it's too late for that, isn't it?
Agrees and she's one of them. Fortunately, she's one of the good ones. Spirits know some of these ocean dwellers need to learn their place. End entry. New entry, Cordelia, personal. Subject, Bakunawa abandoned. Something went wrong. We think it was an accident. I really don't know what to believe right now. The Bakunawa
Lagging really hard now.
project has been shut down. The ocean dwellers are angry. All of them. Perlis is gone, and so have all our other ocean dweller servants. When I asked Father where they went, he insisted that they'd taken time off to celebrate some kind of holiday. He wouldn't look at me when he told me that. When I asked about what happened with Bakunawa, he told me to mind my own business, still refusing to look at me. I think we've done something truly terrible today. End entry.
It's lagging really badly. What happened? Maybe this time capsule's corrupt.
New entry, Cordelia, personal. Subject, ocean dweller rumors. There's been talk of some kind of new threat arising from the ocean dwellers.
This Princess Cordelia sucks.
Immeasurable power, biologically engineered for war. I don't know how substantial these rumors are, but given their current level of righteous descent, I wouldn't dismiss their ability to craft such a beast. Father is convinced that we've run out of options for dealing with these savages. If that's the case, then there isn't much time left. I have to act without his permission. I will leave the capital and head for Perusa to negotiate some kind of peace with the ocean dwellers. Surely they'll listen to reason. We're all living on this planet together after all. End entry.
What's their goal again? They want to leave? Because they crash landed on this place? And then the native races were all destroyed.
New entry, Cordelia, personal. Subject.
And why did the Battlesphere have all these things?
Other hosts have decided that, as the Magister's daughter, I would be more useful to them as a hostage. Marvelous. The nature of my imprisonment was discussed in a meeting between the Ocean Dwellers' elders and I, by which I mean I was present while a bunch of old men talked about me as if I wasn't there. It was several minutes before I realized what I'd assumed was a statue was actually another living being. But I knew who it had to be. The Ocean Dwellers' champion. She was tall, dark, imposing, and she was staring directly at me the entire time. It was unsettling. Oh, Cordelia, what have you gotten yourself into? End entry.
How are you recording this?
New entry, Cordelia, personal. Subject, her name is Murga. Well, I know the champion's name, Murga. She told me, after telling me that if I was planning any Earth Dragon shenanigans, she'd take my head clean off. Apparently, the champion had the impression that my people were all schemers and liars. She based this on a sampling of everyone she had ever killed. Charming. Champion or not, I was not about to be intimidated. So I told her that if my people were as she generalized, then hers must be equally psychologically homogeneous, meaning they were all as stupid as her. That
Well, you sure showed her.
she stormed off. I win. Such a child.
And we have to deal with this now. We're going.
New entry, Cordelia, personal. Subject, attack of the show.
Wait, you look different.
I decided to take a wander to the markets for some fresh show pow. for my
Show
favorite
pow?
stall.
Yeah, I'm not a
And who
fan.
should be there ahead of me? The champion, of course. Apparently, my favorite stall was hers too. And of course, she had to have it all. She needs all the energy she can get. Oh, but she can spare just one show pow. So she picks one out of her bag and lays it on top of my head. Then, with the biggest smirk on her face, she stalked off, and the market crowd parted for her in a frightened scurry. Ugh, that woman! End entry.
Aren't you a prisoner? What's the point of that entry?
New entry, Cordelia, personal.
Yeah, why are you just like that? Are you just part of their society now?
There was an attack by Earth Dragon forces on the beach today. The champion swooped in and simply destroyed the troops. It was ruthlessly efficient. Unfortunately, an ocean dweller child had been caught in the middle of the battle, and his cries summoned nearby adults, and they just stared. They saw the child in pain but refused to come any closer. The champion tried to comfort the child, but that only seemed to make his crying worse. Eventually, she left, and the adults rushed in. As the champion turned away, I could see the expressions of relief wash over their faces, and one of hurt flash over hers. End entry.
I think they killed him.
New entry, Cordelia, personal. Subject, revenge of the show pow. The champion was injured today, so despite her appearance, she isn't invincible after all.
She can bleed.
I stopped by the medical center as she was healing up. She was surprised to see me, and I said the feeling was mutual. Then I offered her a show pow. One show pow. Out of a basket filled with show pow that I was lugging around for emphasis. I have never seen a flatter stare. She took it anyway and mumbled something that sounded halfway between a thanks and a curse. I was happy to reciprocate with my own charming banter, and she could do nothing but glare at me from her bed. It was a fun afternoon. End entry.
Take the small victories, I guess. That'll show these stupid ocean dwellers, huh?
New entry, Cordelia, personal. Subject, flowers for Murga. Unexpectedly, the champion has an interest in flowers. I was wearing a small white flower with a delightful scent in my hair, when Murga identified it as a Sampagita. It turns out that amongst the many things Murga was taught, horticulture had somehow been snuck in there as well. When I asked if she knew the name of more than one flower, she took immediate offense and dragged me to the nearest garden. She then started listing the names of the flowers there and their uses. I didn't have the heart to interrupt her. I've never seen her as happy as she was today. I like seeing her happy. End entry.
She's bowing to whatever is recording these time capsules.
New entry, Cordelia, personal. Subject, or fight. I tried broaching the subject of peace to Murga again tonight. She wasn't happy to talk about it and tried to distract me. I pointed out that if she and I could get along, why couldn't our people as well? She said it wasn't possible.
Who said you were getting
I was
along?
one of the good ones. I stormed out. I was rather furious at that point, mostly at myself.
That's what you get.
Well, now I know what being on this side of that comparison feels like. Stupid Cordelia. Murga found me later with some freshly picked moonflowers in hand and an apology. She knew exactly what to do and say.
And you learned an important lesson and avoided large-scale conflict, right?
New entry. Cordelia. Personal. Subject. A war of attrition. Murga got hurt again. She tried to hide it from me, act as if it were a scratch. But I can tell from the way she carries herself that moving about was more difficult than usual. I suggested relaxing on the beach and watching the sunset, and she agreed immediately. She knows I know. I can see she's tired. This war has taken its toll on all of us, but most especially on Murga.
And you're a prisoner. What are you doing?
Like this. I have to convince our leaders that this isn't the only way. End entry.
It's the last one I haven't seen yet.
New entry. Cordelia. Personal. Subject. In pursuit of peace. I've done it! I've convinced the elders of the Water Dragon Council to meet with the Magister in Shangtu, my old home. I think both sides expect some kind of duplicity, but I'm not worried. Murga will be with us to provide protection. If anything were to happen to us, she would cut through the country's troops like a hot knife through butter. And I think everyone is well aware of that. I have to go now. The caravan is leaving. Whatever happens next, I hope to free Murga of her role as the Ocean Dwellers champion.
And she's like,
But nothing worth doing
she's
is-
like genetically engineered or something, wasn't she? Yeah, things are going just fine. Then Revan shows up.
3 years have passed since the invasion that almost destroyed our world of Avalis. Revan, the intergalactic warlord, had planned to steal the Kingdom Stone, source of energy for all our world's technology. With the help of Lilac, the Water Dragon warrior, and her friends, we drove back our alien attackers. But the scars of war remain. The Kingdom Stone has been shattered, its fragments scattered into the very air around us. Remnants of the alien attack force haunt us still, striking us at our most vulnerable, leaving us in a perpetual state of turmoil. The world of Avalis needs hope, but more than that, it needs heroes.
Again, why does the Battlesphere have all these time capsules? How did they find them? Okay. So now what? I've read all the time capsules. What do I do now? Wait. What's your story? It's supposed to be an extra stage somewhere. Let me look up where to find this extra stage. Do I just do the final boss again?
Murga!
You should have run.
Let there be no more death today, Murga. This planet should not have to suffer for the sins of my people.
Hollow words from a boy who grew up in a palace built on those sins.
I know that the Earth Dragons, my people, had enslaved your own. I know of the accidental test fire of Bakunawa's mining laser, killing thousands of water dragons in the blink of an eye. All these events and more were excised from history by Earth Dragon hands. I apologize for my complicity through ignorance.
You think that a mere apology can erase our suffering?
No. And that is why I intend to bring this secret history to light. Tell the world what really happened, and venerate the Water Dragon's struggle against my people's tyranny. Everyone will know what the Earth Dragons have done. Please, let this world live.
To be remembered as slaves who rebelled against their masters and lost? Or the monsters that killed the world? What choice do I really have as the one final breath of the Water Dragons?
Wait! You don't have to...
Murga, no! Stop this! We are the last to suffer under the yoke of the Earth Dragons. This ends here. Your suffering will be a masterpiece. Blue Moon!
Cyclone! Yeah!
I'm doing something wrong. Can't be right. So I was under the impression there's a whole extra stage. And that the final boss itself is different. And I can't find exactly what I need to do to get the final stage. There's no guide and the forum threads aren't being clear. Should I get extra life or extra attack? I guess I'll just do this again. It's not that hard.
I was created for battle. You merely play at it. Blue Moon!
guarding. You can take a hit on the way down, it's no fair.
Blood Moon!
Cyclone! Cyclone! I won't lose! Cyclone! Yeah!
Silver Moon!
I need to turn shields on.
I am the will of the water dragons! Blue Moon!
Cyclone! Cyclone! Cyclone!
Stopping frames.
Blood Moon!
Cyclone! Cyclone!
Seems like bosses are getting less iframes than before too.
Silver Moon!
Cyclone!
Everything will end!
It's got scaling at least.
Cyclone!
Purple laser's it's just an aiming laser. It doesn't actually do damage.
Eclipse.
You won't win that easy.
Huh? Is that a hit? Couldn't tell. I think that was the 5th phase.
Lilith.
I have a checkpoint.
This world dies and you with it.
Eclipse.
Never sure what to do there. I'm dying. Rip. Oh, I lived. Rip. Hmm.
I am violence incarnate.
Eclipse.
Facing the most violent people alive. That's what you have to do. Gotta learn to time that though. That's the first one, and the second attack is delayed.
I won't lose.
Still not entirely sure what to do for this phase. It seems simpler than it actually is. Maybe I should just use my guard. Still not a full heal. Your burst lasts longer than mine. No fair. Way longer than mine. It's moving. Last chance. Whoa. Didn't match that. Special indirection just for them. I want to get that clash again. It looks cool. I'm dying. Okay, so has anything changed that they have all the time capsules here?
I wanted to believe! I wanted to see you for what water dragons were meant to be! But our past, our history, they're nothing but chains, and we are choking on them! We might be the last of our kind, but that's not all that defines us! We are the people we help, the friends we make, the love we share, and the world we leave behind. That's who we are. Who we can be. But only if we decide.
No! The Earth Dragons must suffer! The Water Dragons will have justice! I will have my revenge!
Parameters met.
There it is. This is new.
I pray that you'll hear these words somehow, because I know that this isn't all we'd hoped for, and I'm so sorry. Murray, I wish I could be there with you right now. We had but I hope that no matter what happens, you'll find your own happiness.
No, there has to be more. There has to be something else. Play it again! Bring her back! Bring her back! Please. Please, I just want to see her one more time. Please.
Murga. All of
She's
this?
dead.
Is this what she would have wanted for you?
Syntax! I thought we blasted her off the ship along with Serpentine.
Code Black version 2 initiated.
There's more.
Termination protocols initiated. Mood harvesting to commence as scheduled.
Something's coming this way! How many times are we gonna have to save the moon before it stays saved? Keep up your spirits, Wildcat. Let us put a stop to this.
Go. I won't resist. I have much to think about.
Why is the voice acting so good this time? There's more. I knew that ending I got wasn't the right ending. No bonus. Takes longer. There's more. Spooky. So how long is this extra stage? Well, it's dark. Just like the ending of Axiom Verge. Actually, this is like last part of Final Dreadnought Part 4. Huh? Can't hide here. Wait a second. I turned off text animation and it's disobeying me. Who do you think you are? Wait. What is this meter now? Oh, it's stealth meter? So when it says you can't hide here, is the meter still filling when I'm paused? Tell me to get up. I'm trying to. That thing's just there to waste my time. So what happens if the meter trying to. What happens if the meter fills? I'll probably just die immediately. How do I get out of here? Oh. Instant death. Instant death, no reviving. Okay. That's the gimmick of this stage. Just disregard the mechanics now. I love running Vile Vader. This is the extra stage. You can tell us how spooky it is. This is now breaking the rules of the game. I knew the ending I got yesterday wasn't the right ending. It felt wrong. Also, I can't pause here. If I pause, I get penalized for it now. No checkpoints. I was thinking Axiom Verge. Because of all the skeletons. Music's picking up now. Should I play Mega Man X4 again? I tapped out on the final boss when I was playing as X. Last time I played it. These blocks exist just to waste your time. Come on now. If I don't... Come on. Crap. Let me get out of here. Crap. Can't do anything about this. It's a checkpoint and I didn't notice getting it. This is not called the Dragon Punch. It's a dragon. It doesn't have dragon moves. That makes no sense. Wait a second. How many lives do I have? Also, you can't hide here, it says. I turned the option off to not animate text like that. And the real final boss is disobeying my setting. What? You're on a time limit now. Also, I just noticed my lives counter is missing. So I guess I get infinite lives here. Which means I can turn off revivals and get more. Actually, no, because there's no crystals either. Only now they're doing this? He died again. Timed electric puzzle. No crystal bonus here. Normally when you die you're supposed to be able to spend a life to revive on the spot. Can't do that here. Because this is the extra stage. You worked for this. I think relevant to this though is that this game's voice acting is much better than the first game. That's because it's directed by Christopher Sabat. He did one of the game's characters too. It wasn't directed on, but it was worked on by his studio. He's a professional. Come on. I died again. Oh, I did have stock, but it was hiding it from me. Why is it hiding my UI? Is it supposed to? I don't even know what the extra final boss is like. They had these electric puzzles where you're supposed to use your body as a conduit, but they never made you time it before this. I knew at one point it was going to, and here, to get the true final boss, they did this. This game's good though. It's real, especially if you played the first game and wanted more. Dropping frames. Doing all this and you're timed. So what is in here anyway? Those don't connect to anything. This is wasting my time. You can't be serious. I have to guide one spark all the way across. Are you for real? It's timed now? Got a few more. For insurance, I missed them all. And this is all with one character, there's 4 of them. Get the full story. To get the full story, I need to play with all 4 characters because there's exclusive stages between some of them. I'm not done with this game. It took 7 years to make and it shows. Out of there. Well. Get me out of here. Are you for real? I'm gonna die again. I noticed in the forum some people were complaining about this part. I think it punishes too much, but it's the final stage. It should be a little bit annoying. What do I do here? Oh. Just have to make sure that thing leaves me alone for a while. If you want a final stage as a breather run, play the first game. Hello, another Noah man. Finishing the game for real today. So as mentioned earlier, the voice acting is really good, improved than the first game, and that's because they got Christopher Sabat to help with it. He's a veteran, a professional. More anime dubbed voice actors too, if you look through the credits. Oh, there's my HUD. I was there all along. Oh, there you are. The gang's all here. I should have brought a metal shield. This is Darius Gaiden boss. The homing laser things. They can still do that? Are these iframes then? So how many phases does this thing have? It's reviving itself. Gotta use iframes. Don't touch. Oh. I can revive.
Gotta keep moving.
Anyway, missing. Gotta parry that or else. Watch out. What you doing?
Guys, I don't think this is working. The creature is regenerating faster than we can damage it. We need to overload the system. Hit it as hard as you can.
We've been doing that already. There you are.
That works.
Murga? I started this. It's only right that I end it as well.
All right, girls, let's finish this.
No healing though. And I'm not in my last life. And that wasn't a checkpoint, so I have to do all this over again. What? Revan's back. In hologram form. Oh. They're not even gonna ask me to restart. Okay. Skeleton in video game. I think this is just here for the characters who can't spin dash. But for Lilac, it's only there to waste time and be an obstacle on this stage. Gotta do this over. They really want you to abuse iframes in this game. Literally do. Very little cooldown on the guard. It's the feedback when an attack does land in iframes. So you think the game's easier, and it is in some parts, and then last third of this game really gets unreasonable. And then continuing is easy as long as you've been saving up crystals. Pretty sure that'll kill you instantly because it did with the rest of this stage. This is an actual final boss. Murga herself was just 7 force, but this one feels like what the real final boss should be. So I was kind of dissatisfied when I finished it yesterday and didn't bother getting all the stuff. I think the only thing I have wrong with it is that the music isn't as memorable as the first game was. I need to look up who did the credits, because I think Woofle only did some of the music in this game, not all of it. Freedom Planet 1 had mostly good tracks, but it's a few really standout ones, and I don't really think there's any standout tracks in this game. Maybe I'll change the more I listen to it though. Don't feel this yet. You get more assistance. Yeah, that's Revan. Final boss of the last game. He's even using the same sound effects he had in the last game. Just weren't used at all in this one. It's really cool the ways they call back to Freedom Planet 1 in ways that you don't expect. Like specific font selections and stuff. And I somehow remember the plot of a game I played 7 years ago better than I normally do. Can't do anything about that. He's tracing. I forgot he does that. Can I hit it? Can I hit it during this point? But Revan is completely gone. I thought he would make some kind of surprise reappearance, but no. He's gone for good. He just escaped because he decided, according to the website, he decided yeah, He didn't want to put up with this place anymore. He quit. But his lieutenants didn't. I'm doing damage. Only barely though. This is the same shape as the fight against Brevin in the first one too. A big little shape thing with curves to go up and something to break it up. Except in the first game you don't get to guard. Rip. It broke all my shield at once. The shields themselves don't get any iframes. Yeah, I got that boost just in time. I just survived that. I have 0 life.
One more time. Cyclone.
Last chance. Where's Carol? I haven't seen her help yet. Oh, fair. Only get 1 hit. Come on. That's how these final bosses tend to go. Barely making it. That's the title of my stream. What now? Is there more?
Escape pods offline. Distress beacon active. Planetary command in 5 minutes.
We have to leave. It's not safe here. I'm going ahead to get Corey. Good luck. Be careful.
And that's her final base?
Move! There's no point. Leave me.
No! Come with us. We'll find a point. Just don't.
What was that?
Hold on. I've got you.
What hit me? Oh, I see what they're doing. Okay, I thought there'd be an escape sequence. That would have been real neat. I get it now. So the ending is going to be mostly the same, but the circumstances that were created there are they're the same, but they happen in a different way. Lilac was injured and comatose on the way out of Bakunawa. Murga was nowhere to be found. And the true ending, the same thing happens, but in a different way. Okay, that's how they do that.
By the collective efforts of
And this
our
text
three
is the same.
kingdoms, the threat of Bakunawa has come to an end. Yet as the moon we defended so passionately fades into the horizon, I cannot help but dwell on the unsettling truth that has been revealed to us.
This is more satisfying after having played that final boss. That's the guy voiced by Christopher Sabat. It's a minor
What
character,
is
now he's in
punishment
jail.
enough for conspiracy to silence an entire world? Will an act of forgiveness lead to peaceful resolution? Or will it buckle under the weight of those unwilling to change? Perhaps there is no perfect answer. Nevertheless, I feel it is my duty to pursue an outcome that I believe would break the cycle of conflict that has consumed our world for generations. The atrocities of our past should never be forgotten, but neither should they be repeated.
And all this is the same.
Where?
There's no door here. How do you leave?
Under regular circumstances, our laws would pronounce your deeds to be acts of war, and in the former sergeant's case, treason. Such crimes would be punishable by life in prison, or even death. However, these are not regular circumstances. In light of certain facts that have been brought to light, the severity of your punishments will be reduced. I hereby sentence the four of you to 6 months of community service.
I still think it should have been more.
You will remain in Shangtu for the duration of your sentence, to clean up the mess caused by your callous disregard for our property.
And you'd better do a good job. Those fossils in the museum ain't gonna rebuild themselves, you know. As you wish. Captain Kalau will do as the Hammer of Justice wills.
Well, on the bright side, I guess you get to see me more often, sis.
As for your ringleader, we have found neither hide nor tail of Murga in Bakunawa's wreckage. We would have offered her clemency in the same manner as you, but I strongly suspect she would not have cared for an Earth Dragon's ruling. And now I declare this ruling to be concluded. General Gong will hand out your assignments. Nira, may I have a private word with you and your friends?
So she's still out there, alone.
How fares Sash Lilac?
She hasn't woken up yet. She's strong, though, so I wouldn't be surprised if she's up and about in a day or so.
That is good to hear. And thank you, all of you. Once again, the day is saved thanks to your efforts.
Pshaw, saving the world, no worries. Well, actually, Scary Lady here was new to all this, but we showed her the ropes.
Yes, however, would I have survived without your apt tutelage?
See? She even picked up a sense of humor.
There is something else. Now that we are aware of the full facts behind my people's rule and abuse of power, it would be disgraceful to continue as if nothing has changed. Which is why I am stepping down as the leader of Shangtu.
What? No, Magister, you can't!
I must. If change is to happen, then it has to come from within. We will take a page from our neighboring city and appoint a new leader through free elections. In the meantime, a regent must be appointed to oversee the proceedings are fair and
My controller
just.
turned itself off. It turns itself off after,
I was hoping
after
that
5
you
minutes.
would
I hate
fulfill
that.
role, Nira.
Me?
I think I should just use my real Sega Saturn controllers and make an adapter.
It makes a lot of sense. Who's the most honorable person we know who'd protect and defend Chengtu at all costs? Yeah, and we have the freeze burns and jail time to prove it. Seriously, though, innocent until proven
It's-
guilty next time.
In reference to Freedom Planet 1.
Honored, but surely there are others just as loyal.
Perhaps. But none of them have battled a water dragon centurion on a spaceship that was about to eat the moon. That is both a rare sentence and achievement.
In that case, it would be my honor to accept this duty. I will not fail our people, nor leave our lands undefended.
Excellent. Then I pronounce you Regent Nira Lee of Shangtu.
Woo! Congratulations, Lady Nira! Yeah, major congrats, Scary Lady. I mean, Regent Scary Lady.
Thank you. But what will you do now, Magister?
There is still so much history lost or hidden away by the Earth Dragons. My intention is to roam the world of Avalis, to try and document what remnants may remain. But for now, get some rest, and I shall prepare what duties lie ahead of you as Regent.
Hey, sure you should be moving around so much? Where are you going?
I heard that they never found Murga, so that's what I'm going to do. I think she deserves to know that someone's thinking of her and make sure she's okay.
Same old Lilac. Can't you be a little Miss Hero Pants some other time?
Not a chance. Besides, this might be my only chance to find out more about the water dragons. And maybe even something about my parents.
Cool. I gotta stay and make sure my sister does all right. Neela and Scary Lady have got their own things going on too. You gonna be okay by yourself?
Of course. Even a falling spaceship isn't enough to stop a dragon.
Fair enough. Catch you later, Lilac.
Catch you later, Carol.
Another reference to the first game. You really need to go out of your way to get the true ending the first time. Because this... yeah, achievement. Because, kind of feels hollow without the events of seeing the final time capsule that you can only get if you get all 15 first. Which I didn't bother doing, because I was pressed for time yesterday. But do all the battle spear stuff before you enter the final boss room. Doesn't take that long to do. Just use a bunch of, there's Christopher Sabat, Sarah Ann Williams. And yeah, just use the right items and it won't be that much work. Can I speed this up? Speed it up a little. It's weird that the audience has 8 credits. We can't even tell any of them apart. Hmm, 5 people did the music. And this song is a reprise of the track from Freedom Planet 1. Okotron 5000, that's Christopher Sabat's company. I didn't improve any of my best times. Also some stuff I didn't get. So is it gonna be anything after the credits this time? This is... yeah, I actually managed to do all of these.
New entry.
There's more.
Hello again, love. It's me, Cordelia. I'm these words somehow, because it will mean that you've been freed from your crystal prison. I know that this isn't all we'd hoped for, and I'm so sorry. What happened to the water dragons was a travesty, and the passage of time has not been kind to their memory. I wish I could be there with you right now. We had so much ahead of us. But I hope that no matter what happens, you'll find your own happiness. And who knows? Perhaps we'll even be together again. Someday. But for now, my work isn't over.
She's alive.
Not yet.
Thought she died.
End entry.
Freedom Planet 3? Or DLCs? You really need to get the extra stuff. Wait, when do you get past 107? It's like the opening of Cave Story there. Okay. Yeah, last achievement. And now I'm really done with this game for now. I just need to figure out who I'm gonna do next. Okay. Well, that's all I needed to do today. I'm gonna be out of town again today, so let's see. Thanks for watching. My opinion of this game has increased a good amount after seeing all that.